Which is better, planet-themed superhero Captain Planet or Pope John Paul II? I'm here once again at my comparisons table, and together with my 9 children, we're going to give you a completely non-biased answer to that question. Using comprehensive criteria, we're weighing the pros and cons of both giants to give a final answer you won't see coming. As usual, we'll take a break from the discussion to give some tips and clips, including ones about dating, permitted breakfast emotions, and the right paint to get when making expensive art for rich painting buyers. Stick around! You can't say nope to the Captain and the Pope. Criteria 1, superpowers. Captain Planet has tons of them. Super strength, light, laser eyes, I'm sure. Elemental mastery, matter transformation, lightning control. 7 out of 10. Pope John Paul II, on the other hand, had his own superpowers. Ending communism, partial invulnerability to bullets, forgiveness, ability to speak infallibly from the seat of Peter, post-death miracles, including healing someone's Parkinson's, healing another person's brain aneurysm. Now, doing this score was tough. While Captain Planet's powers are much more super in the traditional sense, Pope John Paul II's miracles had the benefit of actually being real and not occurring in a cartoon. That realness adds a few points, and he edges out Captain Planet, 8 out of 10. Before we get to criteria 2, we're going to watch the first tip. Dad's tips. If you're a young man on the dating scene, don't do this. Before you're married, when giving the side eye to a person you're attracted to, try to keep it subtle. Don't be like, trust me, I lost a few early wife candidates due to being spotted. Keep it subtle. Dad's tips. Criteria 2, Eastern Europeanness. Pope John Paul II is Polish, which is pretty solidly in Eastern Europe. But get this, his mother had a distant Lithuanian connection. And when I looked at the map, Lithuania is more east than Poland, if you can believe it. There's no question, JP2 dominates this category. 10 out of 10. Given Captain Planet's American accent, it can be pretty tempting to completely write him off in this category. But if you did, you'd be forgetting that 1/5 of Captain Planet is generated by Linka, the Eastern European planeteer.
To take this, to remember us by.
Thanks.
The others are ready to leave. I just wanted to say goodbye.
3 out of 10. Before we continue on with this serious subject, how about we have a little break with a nice comedy sketch. Enjoy. Hey, you interested in a clue? Huh? A clue game. You wanna buy one? No, thank you. Come on, Colonel Mustard, Professor Purple, Professor Plum. Yeah, him too. Lots of great characters. I'm not interested. Secret passages, weapons, the revolver, rope, the candlestick, rooms, the ballroom. Yeah, I never liked the game. I think I actually have a copy back at my house. Don't really play it a lot. How about the Clue movie? There was a movie? Yeah, I'll give you 3 DVDs for $5. Sell them to your friends, make a quick buck. Hey, listen, I'm gonna go back to listening to my podcasts. Can you never talk to me again, please? What am I gonna do with a truck full of clues? Next criteria, hairstyle. Captain Planet, cool mullet, cool green color, cool environmental theme, 10 out of 10. While JP2 was bald for most of his papacy, he did go through a brief Rod Stewart phase, which was largely unnoticed due to his frequent wearing of hats. Unfortunately, he didn't have it long enough to put that many points on the board. 3 out of 10. Let's watch the next tip. Dad's tips. To make an omelet, you gotta break a few eggs, but you don't have to like it. Those poor eggs. Dad's tips. Criteria for environmental education. The benefits of recycling. The dangers of deforestation. And the evils of coral reef destruction. Captain Planet did a lot of good promoting environmental issues, but there's a dark side.
Did you know the population of the world is now more than 5 billion?
Wow, that is a lot of people.
And it's increasing by 90 million people each year.
But the Earth is not getting any bigger.
So when it is your turn to have a family,
Keep it small.
In South Korea, a technical error caused the population bomb episode to air repeatedly for several years. Eventually, a station employee noticed and turned it off, but it was too late. 30 years later, the effects of this event are still being felt, as South Korea has the lowest birth rate in the world, likely leading to the complete collapse of the Korean people. All thanks to Captain Planet. 6 out of 10. That's why we made this Captain Planet coloring book that has this picture of Captain Planet angry at our family.
I mean, how dare we have kids? You know, how dare you, Dad?
Anyway,
Think about that.
maybe they're talking about like giant 18-kid families, and that we're actually okay. Turning to JP2, he wrote a number of pieces encouraging environmental stewardship, often discussing the need to preserve both the physical environment and human ecology. JP2 lamented a society that put intolerable pressure on individuals to limit the size of their families. And in my opinion, a detailed, thought-out encyclical beats a cartoon episode every day of the week. 9 out of 10. We also have this picture of the Pope giving us the thumbs up. That's pretty nice. You like that, Jay? While we total up the final score, enjoy this tip. Dad's tips. When painting an expensive piece of art so you can cash it in and make some big bucks, don't cheap out on the paint. Rich painting buyers can always tell when you cheap out and use some old paint you found in an auction storage locker. Then you'll have to sell twice as many paintings before you could buy the quad you had your eye on. Don't cheap out on the paint. Get the expensive kind. It's not that hard. Dad's tips. You guys like that one?
No point there.
Mark, you like that? You like that one? Oh, you like that too, Colin? Well, that's pretty good. We're back. We got the final score. Captain Planet 26, JP2 30. Congratulations to St. John Paul II. You've won. Special thanks to our subscribers, our loyal viewers, and all you other people scrolling past. Thank you as well for at least looking and then deciding not to click on the video. Until next time, Dad's Tips and Clips out.
Wheeler, you and Linka have too many kids. It must stop.
Although population numbers in less developed nations may be greater, a child in a developed country uses up to 30 times more resources than a child in a less developed nation.
That is amazing.
It seems unfair. I did not know.